Hi YouTube, back to Basics Gal here again. Today I'm going to show you a pretty unique recipe for golden syrup. It's a little bit different. The ingredients have to be weighed. Well, some of them have to be weighed, not all, but this recipe pretty much makes you use no substitution, and the degrees that you have to cook it at, the amounts, you can't substitute. So the white granulated sugar is a must. I don't know if it would work with any other, but the white granulated. I use organic lemons for this recipe. You'll need 2, possibly 3. You have to weigh your water out. You have to weigh your sugar out. Your vinegar is by the teaspoon, and the baking soda is also by the teaspoon. And you'll need a heavy bottom stainless steel pot and an accurate reading candy thermometer. And you'll need a good digital scale for all this to be weighed up. The organic lemons, I had to, some recipes you'll get enough out of 2. You only want to use, when I get to cutting up the lemons, you only want to use the 2. I use the smaller sized lemons because they're organic. So if you have to use 3, you'll just not want to add the extra to the recipe in the pot. Anyway, this is a real nice recipe to have on hand. It's a great substitute for honey. Anyway, here I've cut up the lemons already, and I ran them through the sieve. I had to get the lemon juice where I put it in the measuring cup here. That is measured. That is 6 tablespoons of lemon juice. And I did have to use an extra lemon, but I discarded the peel because I don't want to go over the 2. I have measured out the water, which is 290 grams. I have measured out the 800 grams of granulated white sugar, the 2 tablespoons of white vinegar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And you've got to mix that with 2 tablespoons of water, and you set that aside in a dish. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start mixing this up on the stove. I've got to bring it to a boil. I'll start with the water and the sugar, and then I'll take you through the steps following that. I'm only going to incorporate the sugar and the water at this time, though. I'll bring you back. Okay, here you can see I've brought that up to a boil, and what I've added here is I've added the 2 tablespoons of white vinegar, and I've also added the 6 tablespoons of lemon juice, and I have also taken and cut up the 2 lemons that I squeezed the lemon juice from, and I've added that into the pot. I'm going to have to bring this up to 108 Celsius, which is also 226 degrees Fahrenheit. My candy thermometer reads both ways, so depending on what you're accustomed to, I can, with this thermometer, I can tell you whichever it is. But this one is 226 degrees Fahrenheit and 108 Celsius. I'm going to put it on medium-high heat, and I'm going to stir it periodically until it comes up to temperature. And I'll bring you back when that happens. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, it's taken about 30 minutes to bring this up to the 108 Celsius or the 226 degrees Fahrenheit. And as you can see, it's almost up there. The syrup ends up being a very, very pretty golden color. It even looks like honey. This is kind of an unusual ingredient in the United States, but I found that it makes a pretty nice substitute for honey. Well, I've strained out the lemon peels, and this is the end result. I have a pint and a half of golden syrup. This is Back to Basics, Gal. Thanks for stopping by.